We're going live.
Okay.
Okay, happy Win-Win Wednesday, everybody. I'm so excited. I have two special guests today on Speak Up and Empower. So, just so you know, this is a membership community, a global community of heart centered experts, entrepreneurs, and people that just envision way more for the world, a greater place with good people, good hearts. So, if you want to know more about that, DM me. But today on the Win Win Real Talk, I have my amazing mom and my amazing
Hello.
auntie, her sister.
Hi. Yes.
Hi, and look at my aunt. She's so legit with her badge and everything.
Yeah, I'm
So,
on duty. I'm just stopped by. You see, I'm see my shirt. Yeah, can you see? I work for fire departments.
I
Sunny.
love it. I love it. I need one of those. Well, thank you for making time, Yuthi. So this is my auntie Dao and my mom Lana. They are sisters, and they're like my sisters too. I love them so much. But Yuthi, I call her Yuthi. That's her nickname. But her name is Dao, and Dao, I just want to say that I appreciate you so much for all you've done to help me, my family, my mom. It gets me so emotional. But if it weren't for my aunt who found out about World Financial Group and Transamerica, I would have never learned about this opportunity, which is so cool. And I didn't know that you were going to come visit my mom today. So it's like perfect timing because I'd love for you to share a little bit about, your story and also maybe another story that you know of that could really help people. Does that sound good?
Sounds good.
Thank you. And mom, thank you for being on too. Yay. Thank
Sure.
you. Thank you.
This
Thank
is
you.
just so
So
surprising because he just texted me a few minutes ago. She said, "Oh, I'm close by. Can I swing by?" I
Patty.
say, "Perfect timing for she can
Yay.
swing by and
Yes.
pop in with the Zoom meeting. Yeah, let her talk first, and
Awesome.
she can get back to work. Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
Yes.
So, what do you
Yes.
want me to
Okay.
talk about?
About
About
your friend.
It's so
my friend's
cute. I
story?
know this is so perfect. Perfect timing. I love this. This is just a real talk. See, nothing is scripted. Nothing was planned. We just
Yeah,
roll
that's
and go with the
right.
flow. Um, you think how long ago was it that you got introduced to World Financial Group, and how did that all happen?
I think it's about 8 years ago. Before I start with the city, I think it's nine, eight. No, about 9 years ago. Yeah, I have
Wow.
a running friend. So she said, "Hey, I just joined the group. So why don't you join me for the meeting?" So I tag along with her, and I got introduced
Uh-huh.
to Jonathan Yu, right? And
Mm.
so I said,
Mhm.
"Oh shoot, I just changed my life insurance from I forgot
Prudential.
MetLife, and then
Oh.
to I think I forgot what that is, Hartford, I think. And so I said, "Oh
Oh
no,
yes.
I
Hmm.
think yeah." So after I attend the classes, and I find out that whatever they did is not like what I wanted. So I got a chance to talk to Jonathan, and he
Hmm.
helped me. So that's why I switched to Transamerica. So now me, my husband, and
Oh.
all my children are insured under Transamerica. So thanks to Uyen, that both of my
Oh.
children had the policy with them too. Yeah, so that's my story. So now I'm insured.
Hmm.
So if anything happened to me, the family, the kids, everything will be well taken care of. So that's my story.
Oh. I
And
love
about my
that. Thank you for
friend,
giving me a chance. Ah, thank you for giving me a
yes,
chance.
so that's good.
Hmm.
Yeah, it's good to get
Oh, real
taken
quick, you
care
see,
of.
if you don't
Mhm.
mind. Yes. Oh my gosh. I love that you did that. And I know it sounds kind of crazy for some people that are not familiar with like life
Mhm.
insurance and how it works. When you think
Mhm.
about insuring your kids, it sounds a little scary. It sounds a little weird at first, but I love your mindset on it because all my kids are
Mhm.
insured too. All my kids are
Yeah.
insured because of the tax advantages and all that stuff, and obviously protection too. God forbid anything happens, to not have to even think about money for a day to
Right.
grieve, right? But because
Mhm.
life is life, we know tomorrow's not promised, this afternoon is not.
Mhm.
But I love your mindset on why you got it for the kids, like,
Yeah.
and what it means to your grandkids. Can you kind of talk about that,
Yeah.
Yuthi? Why you decided you wanted to get them protected at such a young age?
Right. Because I got my family protected when my first child was born, which is like he's 26 now. So when he was born, I said,
Mhm.
oh, I was in my 30 at that time. So the cost of insurance was cheaper, right? But I said, oh, at that time I got
Mhm.
it. I said,
Smart.
oh, shoot, I should have get it when I was in my 20, and it will be cheaper, right? Let's say at that time I
Mhm.
get my life insurance at 100,000, and I pay $80 per month, $86 per month to be exact. So I said, oh shoot, if I got mine when I was
Mhm.
20, I probably pay $50 or even
Mhm.
$40 or cheaper, right? So that's why
Mhm.
I always
Mhm.
think
Mhm.
about having the kids, because they are young, they healthy, so they get like Alex, he got his insure when he was 18 or 19, so he paid I think under $100
Mhm.
for 250,000 life insurance policy. So so by the time he's by
Mhm.
my age, he probably the cash value probably can go up to I don't know. He probably accumulate a lot of cash value, right?
Mhm.
And when
Mhm.
he paying so low since he started when he was so young, right? And then
Yes.
also he get the long-term care rider. So just in case
Mhm.
anything happen, you never know. If you fall down, you break your legs or whatever, at least
Mhm.
you need help, right? So you can tap into
Mhm.
your life insurance to have somebody helping, taking care of you, right? So let's say
Mhm.
if you're lucky, you're healthy and everything, your premium for your life insurance is so low, and that can accumulate the cash value for his future family, his children or wife, or for me if he's not married. So at least something that
Perfect.
can help, right? So that's what I think. So it's a peace of mind. And besides, Alex, that he went to the school for to be a doctor, so he borrowed a lot of money. Student loan is high, and I was co-signer. So I said, okay, at least if anything happened to
Mm.
him, if I'm the co-signer, his student loan is over 100,
Oh yeah.
who going to pay? They will go after me, right? So at least if I get his life insured, so if he anything happened to him, the life insurance will pay for him, so I can use that to pay for his student loans. So it's not burden on me. So that's another story that
Perfect.
I want to
That's so
to
smart too.
yes. Otherwise, I'm the co-signer. They go after me for his student loan. I'm too old to pay for student loan with 5 or 6 or 7%. Oh gosh, it's so expensive. I cannot handle that, right? So I will have to go back to Vietnam high myself, not to pay. So I
Mm.
don't want to do that. So at least the life insurance, right? Or go to Mexico or whatever, or change my name or whatever, right? So I said, okay, so at least if I get the life, yeah, if I get the life insurance for him, if anything happened for him, they go after me. I can get that life insurance. They pay out for me, and I can pay for his death, right? So I said, okay, so
Yeah.
that off the hook. But we don't want it to happen that way. We want
Of
it to
course
be
not.
happen in another better way, which is, if he not use, he can use it for his future, borrow money out to pay, put down payment for his house or whatever, right? So
Mhm.
in the happy road
Yes.
along the life, right? Along the line, right?
Yes.
So that's what I think. Why do
Yes.
I start early? You know what? My youngest son, when I got his when you help us to get his life insurance for him, he was 16, and he told me, "Mom,
Mhm.
you should have get my life insurance for me when I was 3. You probably pay five
How
dollars for the
cute.
same. Yeah. Why you wait
How
until
cute
I'm
is he?
16? Yeah. Why you wait for I'm 16 and you get life insurance for me, and then you have to pay $83 because I have to pay. They don't work yet, right? So he blamed me for not getting
Yes.
life insurance for him when he was 3. So I don't know, but for my kid, they are like that. So that's it.
But I
They're
think you
such
better
smart
share you
kids.
better
I
share with
love it.
everybody about his your
To my
friends.
friends.
Your
Okay.
friends is
Oh
very
yeah, I
very
know.
good
Very
But
good
real quick,
story
just
story.
want to
to
do a
Yes,
real
share.
quick
yes.
recap,
So
Mom.
about my
Yeah,
friends,
this is a good
I'm
story. But
Can
real
you
probably.
quick
hear?
recap
Can you
about
hear?
what she
No,
said.
it's
Sorry,
static
yeah.
in.
Yes, can you hear me? I just wanted to say a real quick recap about what she said. Okay,
Cannot
so
hear.
she got
Can
it
you
for
hear,
herself.
Nguyen?
We can
Can you
hear
hear me?
you.
Cannot
I can
hear.
hear you. You can't hear me? Hmm.
Can you hear
Uh-oh.
us?
How about now?
But can you
No?
hear?
Can
I
you
can
hear
hear
us?
you.
Okay, she
Okay,
can
Yes.
so
share.
I can
Okay.
share. I cannot hear
Yes.
you well.
Okay, yeah.
Okay.
Okay,
Go ahead and share.
so can
It's
I
okay.
talk
Go ahead and
now?
share,
Yeah,
please. Because I know you have to get
yeah.
back to work. Mm-hmm.
Good.
Good.
Okay.
Okay. So I have a friend. Her name is Tracy. We went to high
Yes.
school together, which is I met her when I was in high school, like 1980. Okay. So we went
Wow.
to school together and college and all that. So she and I, when we get married and have children, we get the life insurance. We both thinking about our future. We get life insurance with MetLife, with New York Life, and all that to get our life, to get our family protected. So she was under, and then I switched to Transamerica, and I mentioned to her. Of course, I don't want to bring her over or anything. I just share with her. So she got insured for only 100,000 or 150. I forgot. So,
Mm-hmm.
and then after I share with her how much I gained the cash value and how much, um, uh, I got my insurance for the cheaper price compared to the previous company that I had
Mm-hmm.
before. So anyway, and she was thinking,
Mm-hmm.
thinking, and she said, you know what? Let me talk to Jonathan. Why don't you give me Jonathan, who is my what is that, the
Agency.
agent, right?
Mhm.
So, and after talking to Jonathan said, you know what, 100,000 is not good. Let me help you. Why don't I look into your situation, and I can get you insured for 400,000 for the not the same amount which you paying, a little bit more. Let's say she was paying 80 something at that time, so maybe 150 or 200 at that time, I forgot. And she looked into it and she said, okay, you know what,
Okay.
400,000, 450 is good. So why don't I do that? So after she did that, and she was so happy, and then she was thinking, oh, you know what, I converted my insurance from the whole life, which is she thinks she won't have to contribute anymore after 20 years, right?
Mm-hmm.
So she switched to universal life. So she said, oh, shoot, I should keep the other one because then I don't have to contribute anymore. And then I
Mm-hmm.
can buy another insurance with
Mm-hmm.
Universal Life.
Mm-hmm.
And she was thinking, and she said, oh, shoot, maybe I should talk to Jonathan. Maybe I should not. Maybe I should. And I said, you know what? You get protected more. Don't worry about that. So she was thinking, okay, so maybe I should. And then at that time, she felt some lump under her neck. She said, oh, maybe should I have to check it out? And after the doctor found check it out, and doctor found out that she get lymphoma, which is one type of blood
Cancer.
cancer, like leukemia type of thing. So she was so happy
Mm-hmm.
talking about, I mean, life insurance. She's not happy when she found out she's cancer. I didn't say it clearly.
Yes.
Yeah, I mean, she was so sad,
But
going
she
through all
already
that
have insurance.
insurance.
She
But
already
then,
have.
yeah,
Mhm.
but then she was happy because she said, now, if I want to change it now, I can't because I know, in the
You have a
yeah,
problem.
she has a problem with her health now, right? With the cancer, who's going to sell the policy
Mm-hmm.
for her, right? So now she's, instead of
Mm-hmm.
100,000 coverage, she get 450,000 coverage for her family,
Wow.
for yeah. So she said, that's it. Now she found out she's cancer. She can
Amazing.
die tomorrow. She said, I don't care as long as, if I die now, my
Family
children, the
protect.
family will have 450 versus 100,000, right? So she's so happy. She kept calling
Yes.
me and thank you, Dow. If I didn't talk to you, I didn't even switch. So you are, you giving me 350,000. She keeps telling me that, like I gave her to 350,000 back,
But
Wow.
because of me,
but
she
on the
switched.
top of that, they have long-term care.
Yes, the
The
one on
long-term
top of
care
that.
is very important.
Yes, yes.
Yes.
On top of that, she had long-term care. So now, if she goes through the treatment or cancer or whatever, down the road, she probably will need help, right?
Mhm.
And
with
then she didn't feel burden to the children or
yes,
family. That's a
yes.
good thing about
That's a
long-term
good
care.
term thing,
Yeah.
yeah, because she knows that she can borrow the money out or cash out whatever the I forgot what her policy was,
The
maybe
cash value.
50% or whatever that she can use for to hire somebody to help her when it's come to end of life, you know. So that
Mhm.
helped.
Mhm.
Yeah. So she always say, okay, you giving me you like what is that called? You like give me it's like a lottery winner. You like my a lottery, I don't
Mm.
know, bank, you give me 350 more. I said, no, I don't. But at least
Wow.
she knows me. And then see, yeah. So now she's happy. She said, now I can die tomorrow and not worry about financial situation. When it's from
Oh my
100 up to
gosh.
350, right? It's a big chunk.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's good.
So
Wow.
Thank you,
that's
you be
it.
here. Thank you
So
for
Thank
being
amazing.
here.
you. So
Yeah.
that a real
Oh my
story.
gosh,
See, I
thank
went
you.
a
That was
batch
so
to make
good.
it to make it
It's a real story with a real
yeah,
batch.
not a fake
I love
story.
it.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
cute.
Okay.
But that's so
All
true
right.
because from 100,000 to the
Mm,
450,000, if she has a
mm,
2% long-term care rider, which is a standard, that means she has
mm.
$9,000 of
Uh-huh.
her
Yes.
death benefit that she could use
Yes.
every
And
month. Every month,
Yes.
and she could use that for medical and non-medical. So say she only needs
Mm,
5,000 to take care of herself medically, the 4,500, the rest of the 9,500 per month, which would be 4,500, she could use for whatever she wants, whatever her family needs at
mm.
that time, maybe to pay the
Yes.
mortgage. It's
Yes.
amazing. It's so
That's
powerful. And
amazing.
see
It's
the
very
power of having a
powerful.
single conversation and having
Mhm.
and the timing. Yeah, timing and just one conversation. Yeah, just one conversation. If you
Yeah.
didn't have the conversation, she would have never been protected. She
Yes.
would have never
Yes.
been
Yes.
protected that
Yeah.
way.
She was so happy. That one thing that she feel relief, even though
Yeah.
she's sick and everything now, at least she feel happy now that 350,000 is a lot of money that can help out a lot, right? Yeah, you can buy
Yes. And it's
house,
tax free.
tax-free money, yes. So I'm
Tax
glad that
free.
I've been able to talk to her and helping her. So now if anything
Mhm.
happened to her, at least I feel that I did something for her,
good
right?
for
Yeah.
good to help
Mm.
people.
Yeah, yeah. So I don't know about people what they think about life insurance, but to me, I think that's so important, so important because it's when if you don't have nobody, it's nothing to say. But if you have family, you have brother, sister, you have
Kid.
children, husband, kids, it's always help out. Because when you die, let's say if I'm working,
Mhm.
right, I'm making money to bring it home. If anything happened to me, the income is gone, right? Yeah, so
Yeah.
so my kid,
Mhm.
yeah, let's say if they want to finish school, they can't, they have to start working and pay for themselves. So at least with life insurance, they can
Survive
use
a
that
while.
and pay and continue go to school, finish school, or do whatever they want while they are not capable of making money yet, right? Yeah, so let's say if I'm
Yes.
lucky, if my kids are finished school and everything, that money I can give it to my grandchildren later, right? Yeah, or I can
Mhm.
cash it out to go
Exactly. It's
travel
safe in
the
the
world,
family.
right? Yeah, travel the world, cash it out. I said, oh, they don't need their doctors, they don't need money, they don't need my that much money anymore, and I
Take
can
it
just
out, go
yeah
travel.
go travels, do whatever, just make a bet out
It's
of
for
the
you
cash and lay
too.
on it to feel good about it, right? Yeah, so you know what? One more thing, I believe in it because it's happened.
Mhm.
Like when it's really you can collect it. It's not like you pay and you don't. Because I've already seen that before. The
Mm.
money coming home with just single check, and then you can use that to cash deposit tax free, and you can help your family right there. It's not fake so far. And besides, these company are very well known, so I feel like I'm
So
not worried. Yeah. Okay.
Mm.
Maybe
I
I talk too
love
much.
that. So powerful.
Yeah.
No, never,
Yeah,
never. I want
just
you to
be
keep going because that was
patient.
so good. That was so good, so
All right.
powerful. And I love that this was all meant to be, that you
yeah,
Yes.
came to
not
visit mom
planning, without
today.
planning. I
Yes, no,
know.
I'm not writing up.
Yes.
I just talk from my head. I don't know. It's not polished language or I'm still, I
No, it's
just say
about
what I
real
in my
talk.
mind. Right?
Yeah.
Yes, not prepare,
That's
not in
perfect.
looking at the
No, it's
paper. So
perfect.
yeah. All right, guys. I hope it's helped. So I
Oh,
need
and
to
that's
head back to
exactly
my
what we
duty.
wanted.
Okay, I'm going back to
Thank
have
you
another
for
Zoom meeting.
protecting San Jose.
All right,
I pay her just this
a
bag of
blueberry.
blueberry. Okay.
Okay,
Oh,
thank
you
you.
paid her
Thank
in
you. Bye. Love
blueberries.
you,
I love
Win.
it.
Okay,
Antioxidant.
bye. Love
Love
you.
you.
Okay.
Talk to you
Talk
later.
to you
Thank
later.
you.
Thank you.
Okay, bye.
Oh,
Go.
I love
Sorry,
my
Nicole. Thank you.
family. I love
Thank
my
you. Thank
auntie.
you.
She's amazing.
Yeah.
Amazing. So
All
powerful.
right.
So cool.
This is so
You paid her
surprise.
in
Why?
blueberries.
Because we're not planning, but she's pop in. That's why it's perfect for the people sharing with us about her life and her friends.
Real talk, real time.
Now, now, now,
I
my
love it.
turn.
I love it. I love her way of thinking. Yes,
Yeah.
your turn, ma'am.
My turn. You know what? Say hi to everybody. I hope everybody well, healthy, and safe. Nowadays, so many things happen. We don't know which one and
Oh.
which one to believe, which one is not. But just staying safe and healthy. That's the main thing for us, right? For all of us.
Mm-hmm.
And
Mm-hmm.
we're talking about life insurance. Sometimes the people like she just say to be safe, to be protected for the family. But my sister, another sister, now I have only two more sisters. I'm the middle, the oldest one, and the one just talked. So sad for her. She very protected and very prepared, well prepared for family, children. She have life insurance before I have. And she asking her husband to buy insurance, but he always deny her. I don't know why the man always deny her. I don't know why. She keep asking, okay, like buy
Most
life
do.
insurance,
Mm-hmm.
not just for me, but for your children. If anything happened to you, you don't feel burden of me about the children. But he say no until the time he make decision to buy insurance. He's already 65. You remember one time he asking you to check it out his policy if he can buy, but too expensive. He cannot afford to buy anymore.
Mm-hmm.
And now he, you know
Mm-hmm.
what? Just from the beginning of the year until now, he really, really, really sick. He's only 69, but he have the sickness they call ALS. That means the muscle shrinking every day, lost the voice, cannot stand anymore. Just from the beginning, from March until now, he cannot stand anymore on the wheelchair. He cannot eat by himself. He's supposed to be, he cannot dress. He cannot eat by himself. He cannot bathe. Just three of that, he already can have long-term care already if he have policy.
Don't care. So true.
Whenever I see my sister
So
take
true.
care of
These are just
her
so the
husband.
world knows real quick. Where is
Yeah,
it? Sorry. Oh my God, I'm getting used to the camera.
yeah, right there.
There are six
Yeah,
daily activities, right? There's bathing,
yeah,
dressing, eating, toileting, transferring, continence. In these long-term care policies, and even that's
yeah,
attached to life insurance, which is really the most cost-effective way of getting it, if you're
yeah,
unable to perform any two out of the six, you can
yeah,
now access your death benefit as a living benefit. Imagine that. I know we life insurance is scary. We think, oh, it benefits those we leave behind. No, it protects you and your family while you're alive too. You just need to get the right kind and get protected with long-term care even. And so uncle would have been able to qualify for long-term care because he's
yeah.
unable to do three out of six. Okay.
Yes. And now, even on the top of six, he cannot do anything in this top of six of them. Bathing,
Mm.
sitting, eating,
Yeah, he
eating.
can't
Even
bathe,
right now, my sister
dressing,
has to do
toileting. He can't toilet by himself.
toileting by himself,
Transferring.
bathing,
Yeah.
transferring everything. Just my sister. I feel so bad. And sometimes you
And
say,
how old is
"Oh,
sister
what's
now?
the same age? They are the same age, 69."
Mm,
I feel so sad. But sometimes he say, I told him, but he not
yeah.
listen now. Look at this. I have to take care of him every little thing, 24 hours. Not even an hour. Just have an hour or two
Oh,
hours in the morning
it gives
for
me
a walk and
goosebumps.
come back. Yeah, that's why it's so sad when see people they don't see the value until it's happened. By that time it's too late, right? That's why to me, not because you're working or I'm working on this kind of job, I have a license too. I really want to think, okay, very soon I will
Yes.
retire here. I love my job, not because I don't have customer. I still love my job, Nguyen, but I really want to be family business. That's why I want to be there for you.
Thank you,
Very
Mom. And
soon
your
I will be
story is
there.
so powerful. I know. So my
Soon
mom
I
is
will
my
be there.
business partner. She's been sending me referrals, but she's busy doing
Yes,
her
so
job
many
and stuff too.
people. Yes,
But
you know the refer very
thank
important.
you.
When I send just one customer to you, and they refer the sister, and the sister
Yes.
refer brother, and the brother be
Mm,
the wife and the children, because they know the value of the life insurance is, and all the story
hmm.
about my story,
Your real
GT
story.
story, and my sister Kim's story. That's a real my real family, not just a heard from somebody else. That's why they say that's they all say thank you, send me the note, thank you because of me when I'm talk about it. But I'm not forcing them. I just
Hmm.
talk to them, think about it. Do you see the value, the one you really need for your life? You better think about it before too late. That's all I can say, right?
Hmm.
But when whoever they have it, they say
Hmm.
really, really important for somebody else, they need to have it. Little or a lot, but at least
Hmm.
something. Depend on your
Hmm.
finance
Hmm.
budget, right? That's it. But I feel so
Hmm.
bad for my
Hmm.
sister every single day. When we walk, we talk about him. What can we do? Because nobody know when
Oh,
will be happen. Nobody know what will be happen to that person and what will be happen to me as well. Because I always wish whenever anything happen to me, sleep and go. That's the best wish for me. But who knows? Not because you want it, you can have it,
me too.
right? That's why I say everybody, whoever they
That's
have
so
it,
true.
they better think about the family. Don't be selfish. Because I have some of my customer,
Mm.
sorry to say this, but I don't know why the wife always thinking, oh,
It's okay. Keep it real,
yes,
Mom.
100% yes. But the husband have to be
No
10
brainer.
times of yes,
Yes.
10 times of no, and then yes. They're not thinking right away about the children,
Mm-hmm. Why is that? I need to get
right?
some men on here. Let's
Sometimes
talk
so
about this.
sad.
I
But
know. Let's talk
whoever
about
they
this.
have it, they always happy, right?
So relieved. You feel a sense of freedom. You feel a
Yeah,
sense of peace.
feel peaceful and feel
Hmm.
they everything everybody in the
Empowered.
family protect and more power.
Yes.
That's good.
Yes. And it's so
Yeah.
cool because, like what you said too, my aunt that was just
Some
on,
reason
um,
stuck cannot hear you sometime.
you can't hear me?
Okay, now
Sorry,
yeah,
Mom. Better?
cannot see, cannot
Okay.
hear.
Um, So what I was saying was Auntie was talking about how her sons, when we got it for them when they were 19, they were like, Mom, why didn't you get it for me when I was 3 years old? Because we already know the
Yeah,
younger you are, the cheaper it is.
yeah,
And
yeah,
obviously, the more likely it is that you'll get qualified because as we get older, we're more likely to get sick. It's just the way
yeah,
life goes. But
yeah,
I love that now they're educated about it. So because guess what's going to
yeah,
happen? They're going to transfer
yeah.
that knowledge to their kids. They're going to realize when I have kids, I better get it too because
Mm,
they're going to be better off
yeah,
no matter what. It covers the worst case scenario and it also covers the best case scenario. If you live longer, you make more money. Awesome, right? Um,
exactly. Yeah,
so
exactly. And you don't feel, and
I'm
I don't
really
feel burdened
grateful.
if I have a long-term care. If anything happened to me, my children, I don't feel burdened them. I can hire somebody come to take care of me. I have my own money to take care of. I don't feel bad for
Yes,
my children. They have to be
yes,
there for me, right? That's a long-term care. It's very, very good when it,
yes,
from the beginning when I just have life insurance, they don't have long-term care yet. The long-term care just coming out about I think five,
yes.
6 years ago. 6 years ago, I think. When I transferred to Trans America, they start
Like
have
right when I
long-term care.
started. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, pretty much.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
All right, and
I love that.
today
And that's
is
exact.
today is so special day because I cannot believe my sister here. She just texted me just before the meeting. She just went by and dropped for me the shirt, and then she's
Perfect
here.
timing.
That's
She's so
that's
sweet.
called real talk, Nguyen.
I know, real
That's the
talk, real
real
time,
talk,
real
right?
moment, right? Real family business. And I love what you said,
Exactly.
Mom,
Yeah.
too, that you had life insurance already, also with Transamerica since
Exactly.
1996, but it was a whole life
Okay.
policy.
Let's
And
see. Let's
so,
see. What will be happen next Wednesday? Who will be the pop-in guest? Pop in with a new guest
surprise,
on the meeting. Yeah.
surprise.
Yeah.
Yes. And one more thing, Mom, I wanted to just say
I
that
cannot
you
hear
had
you.
a you can't
Yeah.
hear me? Can you hear me
No.
better now? No? Still not?
Yeah.
Oh
Here.
no.
Just like
Maybe one
popcorn.
the sound.
Pop, 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 pop. Cannot hear.
Really?
Okay.
Can you put your headphone in, Mom? Try the headphone. Let's try that. I had the
Cannot
same
hear.
problem. How much time do we have? Okay, we got time.
It's a 30 minute. Okay. Yeah,
Can
I
you hear me
think
now?
it's I
Better?
cannot hear.
Is
Yeah, I
it better
cannot
now?
hear.
Can you hear me? No?
Yeah, okay, just a little bit. Okay. Okay, and then
Okay.
maybe I see
Okay.
you guys
Well,
again next Wednesday.
thank you, Mom.
Yeah.
Yes.
Bye
Thank you,
everybody. Love
Mom.
you,
Love
Win. Love
you.
you. Have a good day.
Thank you, Mom.
Can wait
Thank
to
you.
see
Love you.
you.
Best
Okay,
business partner
bye.
ever is my mom. Is my mom.
Love you,
Love
love
you,
you,
Mom.
love you. Bye. Mwah.
Love you. Bye.
Bye. Bye.
Okay, I'm gonna stay on. Bye. I'm gonna stay on. I hope you guys can hear me. Sound has been off today. If someone could tell me if you could hear me or not, that'd be awesome. Anyway, so that was really interesting and super cool. What a real moment, real time, real talk, real family. Okay, Patty, you can hear us. Awesome, thank you. So as we were talking about long-term care, it is so important. We don't think about those things until we need it. By the time we need it, we either can't qualify because we are not healthy enough, or we just financially can't afford it anymore, because it gets more and more expensive as time passes. It's one of those things. And so it's so important to seize opportunity of our health, our well-being right now, and also the fact that it's a lot cheaper in this present moment than it ever will be in the future. Than it ever will be in the future. And so, like what she was saying was, yes, there are 6 daily activities to living, and that includes those 6 things in the policy that we have access to, which is really cool. I've seen some where if you're unable to perform 3 out of 6, then that's when the LTC or long-term care kicks in. For hours, 2 out of 6. If you're able to perform 2 out of 6, you can now have access to that benefit. How amazing. In that example that she was talking about, a $450,000 policy, 2% of that is $9,000, right? So $9,000 per month that you could use for medical and non-medical. It's on a cash indemnity. It's not a reimbursement. That's an old school way of doing it. Some companies still offer it that way, and you can exercise LTC or long-term care that way. But the ones that we offer, it's a cash indemnity, which means that you can use it for medical or non-medical, however you and your family need at that time. Mortgage, schooling, medical, non-medical. Isn't that awesome? And so another thing that my mom mentioned too was she had a Transamerica policy, a whole life policy back in 1996. And then just a few years ago, when she was introduced to World Financial Group and Transamerica, we have access to all these amazing companies, all A-rated. Well, when she sat down with Jonathan Yu, they did a review. Really important, guys, to get a review. Why? Because all these companies are constantly competing for more business. And the only way that they can compete is if they provide more benefits and lower their costs. Okay. And so what happened was, when my mom sat down with Jonathan, who's an investor with our company, he was like, you know what? I could do better for you. I can do better for you. There are so many other solutions that are superior over what you have. And, she had an outdated policy. It was from 1906. We're talking 20 years later, right? And so she sat down with him, and they reviewed a policy. And at the time, it was the best-selling product in our industry. Transamerica's
Financial Foundation Index Universal Life with the LTC, with the long-term care. So that was the best selling. However, here's the kicker. That's what I got for myself. It was good for me, but it wasn't quite the fit for my mom. That's the cool thing. Just because we're with Transamerica doesn't mean we have to sell Transamerica. No, I'm all about doing the right thing for the family. Let's talk, let's sit down, let's figure out what's important to you. What are you worried about? What's your situation like? And then I'm going to find you the best fit. I'm going to make them compete for your business. How about that? How powerful is that? And so what happened with my mom was we realized that her best option at that time, and still is, was Nationwide's Protector IUL. And what that allowed her to do was have a higher death benefit. So she went from a $1,000 policy to a $250,000 policy with the long-term care rider, paying just a little bit more. At her age too, in her 60s, you would think it's a lot more expensive. It's not. If she went with the Transamerica one, it would have been, because that's more for cash accumulation, cash value accumulation. She wanted protection and she wanted the long-term care. And so again, it all depends on what's important to you, what you're worried about, and then we'll find the right plan and we're going to design it properly for you. We, as in me and my team. I can't speak for everyone, but that's how we roll. And what's so cool is, some people will say, I already have it. Well, here's the thing. When was the last time you got a review? And there's this thing called 1035 exchange where you roll it into the cash value, roll it into a new policy. How cool is that? So you're not stuck with the policy you have. Just because you have something doesn't mean you die with it, Same with a spouse. I'm just kidding. I'm the worst. But yeah, it doesn't mean that you're stuck with it forever. No, you have choices. And so depending on the timeline of how long you've had your policy, if you're out of the surrender period, which means that there are no longer surrender charges, and it's been 10 or 15 years, depending on the policy, that means you could transfer into something better for yourself without any penalty. So you could roll over 100% of the cash value into something better. How cool. So that's exactly what my mom did. She had a whole life policy. She had some cash value. She rolled it into the Nationwide policy, the Protector. And that's been the best option for her and the greatest opportunity in terms of her budget, a higher death benefit, and long-term care. 2% of $250,000 means $5,000 per month that she could use for medical and non-medical. How powerful is that? Yes. Anyway, so today was obviously, again, another unscripted win-win real talk. We talked a lot about life insurance. We talked a lot about long-term care and the necessity. We talked about really how there's just such a stigma and taboo conversation when it comes to a lot of men with this. And I'd love to have some men on here next time to really talk about this. I have, some friends that have obviously husbands that are not down for it. I don't understand why. And then I have some clients that have girlfriends, no children, that are like, I want to get protected for my girlfriend, just in case. Whereas I have friends that have children, many, 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 multiple children, that are like, no, I don't want it. And it's so hard for me to sit here and not let it emotionally affect me or why, And so anyway, I hope you guys got a lot of value today. Getting your entire family protected is so important, even if they're young. The younger, the better off, because it's obviously inexpensive and it's a transfer of wealth in, yes, money, but also in education and knowledge. Because, like I said, imagine my cousins now, once they have children, they're in their 20s now, but once they have kids and a family, what do you think they're going to do? They're going to prepare properly. They're going to make sure that all their family members are protected and the knowledge gets passed on. And that's why I did it for my kids too. And the death benefit goes to my future grandkids. How cool is that? I mean, if I'm going to start building wealth, why not do it in a tax sheltered manner, accruing way more than a traditional savings account, where there's cash value and guarantees, and then this tax-free death benefit can go to my grandkids. Amazing, amazing. Talk about wealth transfers and generational wealth. And I'm hoping that you guys got a lot of value. If you want to know more, go on to winningforgood.com. You can fill out the contact form and we can have a little conversation about this. It's a fun conversation. It really is. I promise you, a lot of fun. The more you know, the more empowered you will be, and the more protected your family will be, and the less stress you'll be. Just imagine if you could just remove stress around money, how much that will remove the stress around so many other areas of your life. Cool. So anyway, thank you guys. I love you. I will see you. Maybe not next week. It sounds like we're gonna be off for a couple weeks due to the holidays. So enjoy your family. I'm sending you all the love, all the light, all the mutual vibes, and I will see you very soon. Bye, guys.